Social media is a very dangerous but beneficial tool. In the right hands, it could touch the world. In the wrong hands, it could damage the minds of people. Social media's dark side is giving us the access of a smaller world. Social media shrinks our world. There were times in our life where we didn't really know what went on in the rich and famous life. The only way we had a clue of how rich persons live was the Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous show, or Cribs, or VH1 show, Fabulous Life of. That was the only access that we had to people's life. And then when social media came on the scene and it really made the world small, now at the moment of a swipe or a tap, we're now able to look at people's stories. Now we're able to look at people's content. Now we're able to get a real look not only into the celeb's life, but we're now able to get a closer look at our peers' life. And what happens is, when we begin to make social comparisons and begin to see the pursuit and the stories of others, when we scroll through and look at everybody else's story, we begin to say, well, that person's getting a lot of attention through their story and content. What must I do to build my platform, my portfolio? But when you look at your life and you see, well, I don't have as much money as her. I don't have as much money as him. I don't get as many likes. I don't get as many shares. I don't get as many comments. Now young women are now formulating different poses to get a greater like. Instead of covering themselves and really just being who they are, now they want to show more flesh. Now they want to show more body. And now men are endeavoring to how much can I really show that I'm masculine, that I'm a man? So how many guns can I put in a post? How many cigarettes and weed can I put in a post? How many women can I have in a post? How much of manhood can I put in a post that shows the world that I'm something? We fall into self-hate when we allow ourselves to constantly make social comparisons. That when you compare your life to someone else, you're now devaluing yourself in your own mind. How many people have devalued who they are in their own mind because of what another person is posting? And it's crazy how many people are comparing their life to a filtered, Photoshop, engineerly altered post. How many people are comparing their real life to somebody else's highlight? You don't compare your life to somebody's highlight or highlight, because most people's highlights is fabricated, it's fake, it's not real. It's a copy, it's not original, it's not genuine. And many of us, when we make those social comparisons, we say, I want to be like that person because if I show more cleavage, if I show more leg, if I show more prominence, if I show more money, if I show more whatever, then I am somebody. You are not who you are because of what you can gather in this life. You are who you are by the grace of God alone. Your value is in God. Your value is not in anything or anything else other than Him. But most people say, I'm going to compare my life to theirs. And when I feel like that I cannot meet that person's criteria, when I feel like I cannot meet that person's place of life, now I don't like myself. Now self-hate builds. Now envy and jealousy is rooted in my heart. Now I'm bitter towards my past mistakes. Now I'm bitter about what I went through. And now I just now drowning in the pool of self-hate. Is that you? Do you spend a lot of time on Instagram swiping through to see what your life is like compared to others? You're only sinking yourself deeper into self-hate, because when you are setting unattainable goals and you're trying to compare your life to someone else who actually worked hard for this, because many people want an easy life, so they want to compare themselves to somebody else's highlight and then try to go after that, not realizing that without hard work and discipline and consistency, you won't get there. But can I put you on game? Most of the people are where they are because of two forces, either demonic force or divine force. And if you really want to sacrifice your life and sell your soul, then do what you got to do, because most people didn't get there on their talent alone. Most people got to the top because of divine influence or demonic influence. And usually the people who are at the top the quickest was propelled by demonic forces. Now, if you want to go and really compromise and really corrode your convictions, then go that way. But you are not going to be able to do anything without any significant force behind you. You might as well wait for God. You might as well wait for Him and let Him lead and guide you to all truth and lead you to the right height that will keep you humble enough to stay helpful and useful to Him.